Hello, Libra. Welcome to your monthly reading for March 2023. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific to your readings. Libra, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, lastly, Libra, astrology has been used for thousands of years, and it's why I use it in my readings, because it's had major influence on divination. In fact, tarot, which came out in the 14th century, every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, ruling planet, alignment. I mean, we go really deep when they're combined, and they're both aligned with the tree of life. So Libra, this is you know that I've been saying this is a big month. Okay, we've been leading up to this. March 2023, the biggest month of the year, okay? Hands down. You're going to see a lot of changes. This is guaranteed, all right? This is guaranteed with the astrology, okay? That's going on. And some of y'all are already feeling the changes. It's huge. We're entering a new era. And the reason why is because there are so many major aspects. Actually, comparatively in February, there's about 17 minor major aspects. This month, it's double that. Okay, but some of these aspects are huge. Now, if you're into astrology, you would know Saturn is moving into Pisces. Okay, it's going to be there for 3 years. This is a big deal. All right, technically 2.5 years, but it's because it's retrograding a little bit. But still, that is a long time. How does this affect you, Libra? That's in your sixth house. Okay, so two things. One, you're going to get a little bit serious about of work. Okay, because the sixth house is like everyday activities, and it does rule work in the sense of labor, all right, because the 10th house is career, but in terms of your public recognition, achievement, honors, titles, things like that. And so you're going to get a little bit more serious moving forward in terms of that, because Saturn is a taskmaster planet, bringing that stability, that structure, life lessons, a lot of karmic energy involved with that. Now the sixth house also rules health, so you could be getting really serious about your health too. And that could just be as in, hey, I think I want to be vegetarian, or I think I don't want to do yoga anymore. I think I'm a Pilates person. Again, shifts, but being a little bit more serious with your health routine, changing things up to, all right, now the other major aspect, and I'm going to talk more about this in the weekly readings, Pluto going into Aquarius. Now, this is a big deal. Libra, do you know the last time Pluto was in Aquarius? Let me tell you. Industrial Revolution, French Revolution, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. We're talking 250 plus years. Okay, so this is a once in a life, like we'll never, this is not everyone gets to experience Pluto in Aquarius. Now Pluto's going to be in Aquarius for about 20 years. It's a little complicated because it's only going to be in Aquarius from March until June, retrograding back to Capricorn, but then by January 2024 it'll be there for 2044. Can you believe that? Can you even imagine what life will be like in 2044? Anyway, it's going to just expect a lot of global shifts. Okay, Pluto, even though it's a dwarf planet, it packs a big punch. It's a planet of transformation, okay? It's a big planet. Now, where is that falling in your house? How is that affecting Libra? It's your fifth house of pleasure, of love, of creativity, self-expression, procreation. A lot of y'all are going to be having kids, okay? A lot of y'all are going to be, if you're single, falling in love and building this relationship with a new person. If you're in a relationship, taking it to the next level. But in terms of what the house represents, just pleasure. It's that desire to just not just have that childlike joy, all right? So if you're one of those Libras who are it's hard, it's like sometimes it's hard for you to have a good time, having a hard time having a good time, right? You're going to start having a good time. You're going to start having a good time, and you're going to see the joy in all of that. And again, with the fact that the fifth house is procreation, a lot of y'all will have children, or there could be activity around your children. All right, but in terms of growth and just it's a beautiful aspect. But there's again, I'll talk more about it in the weekly because there's a lot happening. I haven't even talked about the fact that there is a full moon in Virgo, a huge one this month, the day that Saturn goes into Pisces. I haven't even talked about the fact that it's daylight savings, so remember to set your clocks. I haven't talked about Venus going into Taurus. Huge, huge, huge. Venus is the ruling planet for Taurus, so that is love, that's passion, that's romance, the arts, that's money, that's everything that we desire, right? So it's going to be feeling good, to feel good, like treat yourself for sure. Mercury's going into Capricorn. We have a new moon in Aries. Mars is going into Cancer. Libra, this is a big month. It's a big month. So as you know, if you're a subscriber, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you do want to follow along. Secondly, stay tuned to the end of the reading, because after your spread, I pull more cards, okay? I pull more cards to break it down week by week. But just know this is going to be a big month. This is going to be an absolutely big month. And you are going to, out of all the signs, Libra, you're going to have the most, one of the most biggest transformations, okay? Because Jupiter right now is in Aries, all right? That's your 7,000 partnerships. You could have, met, your soulmate this year. You could have, had gotten that dream job, the dream boss. Just think about partnerships in all aspects of your life, areas of your life. It's not just limited to romance, okay? But as of May, we're moving into your 8th house of transformation around the time of the biggest transformative alignments that are happening right now. So, but they're all in a good way for you, Libra. So I'm very excited for you. Very, very excited. So let's go ahead and get started, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you, my Oscar Wildes and Kate Winslets and Confucius and Ralph Lauren's. Oh my goodness, all my Libras. All right, so Libra, as I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. You'll see my dog has joined me here. She takes up all my table space and she'll probably like pop her head up at some point. But I think that, yeah, you can see the cards. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does give the best overview. And then Libra, secondly, I love you. Thanks so much for being here. You really make my day. Thank you so much. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. So I'm very grateful. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Libra, this is going to... You, listen, Libra, you're amazing. You're amazing. And, come on. Come on. You're definitely gonna have something come through this month, okay, in a major way, and I want you to be very excited about it. You got the Emperor, first of all. This is amazing. This truly is like mastery, a master of self, right? It's really just, he is the ruler. He's also like the daddy of tarot, right? So if you are a parent, if you are, if there are, something that's going on with your dad, or if you are a dad, or if you are that paternal figure, you're really feeling in your element, and I love that. But even if you're not, you are just still, wow. You got the Emperor, ruler of his own destiny, but someone who has a lot of passion, a lot of power, a lot of authority, a lot of wisdom, okay? Very victorious in everything that he does, okay? And so this came up in your past, so there's a lot of that energy of you feeling like in your element, okay? Moving into this month and feeling that you have that power, okay? In terms of going after your passions and in terms of creating the world that you want. Again, there is, for some Libras, that dad energy that is coming through too. All right, so you're really, you're rocking it. All right, you're rocking it. Who says that? Look what you got in the heart of your spread, Libra. Come on, you got the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. In the heart of your spread, which is sort of like the main theme of the month, okay? Now, you can see that the hand of spirit offering you the wand, and you see the seed sprouting from the wand. So the wand, first the ace, they usher in the most new change, new beginnings, new opportunity. All right. Now the wands represent our passions. Okay. Our passions, our ideas. You could come up with this amazing idea. And, this month, there's a lot of alignments that are almost like securing stability moving forward into the future. Okay. And so there's a lot of long-term potential with what's coming through. All right. So there is something coming through. It could be a new job offer. It could be a new relationship. Just think about the things that you're manifesting. Think about the things that you're passionate about. Okay. The other thing is what I said earlier. You see the leaves sprouting from the wand. Okay. The wands represent fire. So I want you to think of those seeds the leaves as sparks, okay, because it represents fire. Now, this is the only tool in tarot that's alive, all right, because it's leaves sprouting out of it. You don't see leaves coming out of cups. You don't see them coming out of swords. You don't see them coming out of pentacles, right? So only thing that's alive. So what I want you to do is what comes through this month, I want you to turn that spark into this blazing inferno of all your passions, what you want to go toward, what you want to manifest, right? You have that power this month. Now, you did get the Six of Cups in your challenge area. So here's the thing. I really, really want you to, two things here. One, remember how I said earlier, way in the beginning, if you're one of those serious, if you feel a little bit more serious and it's hard for you to have fun, this is your message now saying, have some fun, tap into your inner child. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's do that. You have your some of y'all may have your guard up for some situation. Lower the guard, and you look at your spread. You saw the big smile on my face. You have a wonderful month. Okay, so start letting that guard down. Now the other thing is some Libras may be thinking about something from the past that may be something that may not be it may not be serving you well. So just have that moment to think about that, all right? The other thing is some Libras, I want you to think about the past, okay? I want you to think about those moments of nostalgia, all right? Nostalgia has been proven by every, Harvard, Stanford, whatever, major research facility or even, groups. Nostalgia improves quality of life. It improves mental health. It improves well-being. So have those nostalgic moments. I was saying the other day in one of my readings that I took my first flight to, internationally for the first time in a really long time. And, sometimes on these flights, and when you go on flights, sometimes it can get, we get tired, we get anxious. You're cramped in these seats. I always watch an 80s movie because nostalgia really does something to your brain. It makes you, do you know what I mean? It hits those oxytocin levels. I always do that, and I'm good. Breakfast Club, whatever. I'm always watching 80s movies, something very nostalgic. So if you're feeling that, so two sides of the coin here. If you're thinking of something in the past that's not serving you well, analyze that, all right? And it could be something that you may just have to let go. The other half, if you feel like a lack of joy this month, know that you have an amazing spread, and B, just tap into your inner child, and maybe just thinking about some of those fun moments from your past can really raise your energy levels this month. Now, hey, you're looking for it. You got the Three of Cups in your crown. This is all about joy. This is all about celebration. This is all about sisterhood. It's brotherhood. It's family. It's your squad. It's, really celebrating even life, just getting together with friends and just enjoying life. That's what it is. I mean, Libra, you are equilibrium, right? You are the scale. You are that balance. So bring that into your life. You're feeling a lack of it, but it looks like some of y'all have actually had reason to celebrate something. I really love that. I love that for you, and I love that you got the Hanged Man. All right, and the root of your spread. So a lot of y'all are at a point in your life where you are looking for this new way of doing things, a new perspective, seeing things in a different way, moving into a different direction, choosing a different path. The Hanged Man, very religious connotations with this. It shows up in a lot of religious texts, but you do see the smile on his face. You see the halo around his head. All right, of course, and because of the religious connotations shaped in the shape of the cross here, but he put himself here. He put himself here, and he did it because he wanted to look at things in a different ways. Because some things in the way the routines and patterns and the way things were in the past, just not the same anymore. And that happens all the time as we get older and older. Just I can't get away with going out till 3 in the morning, and I can't get away with like things change, and you have to adapt. And there is a part of you that wants to look at things in a new way, and I really love that for you. And spend some time doing that. Remember, especially for those who are holding on to things from the past, as indicated with the Six of Cups in your challenge area, but have that moment to see things in a different way, or find a new perspective, or think about just a different, like a lens into something else that's that could bring you a lot of passion. Now, your future, you got the Eight of Wands, Libra. This is amazing. Some of y'all are going to be traveling in March, and some of y'all are going to be traveling long distances. Okay. Actually, if you think about it, one of the reasons why that's going to happen is because Mars, the planet of action, is in your ninth house of long distance travel, spirituality too. So a lot of y'all will feel that, okay? The way that you see things in a different way. Remember, you got the Hanged Man. So this is all synchronotic with what's happening astrologically, okay? Mars, the planet of action, Gemini, the, communication. And that's just going to be for the first few weeks of March. But with the Eight of Wands in your future, there's a lot of enthusiasm with this, okay? There's a lot of eagerness. There's a lot of just go, 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 okay? So things are going to start moving fast for you, all right? Especially if you feel like you're in, like quicksand energy or whatnot. Something new is coming through, and life is going to just start moving fast for you. So go with that flow, all right? This is also, there's a lot of travel attached to this card, all right? So that's why I say some of y'all will be traveling this month or planning travel, okay? And travel is always a force of good. With a Hanged Man coming up in the root of your spread, I want you to travel somewhere there different, okay? The further you go, or there's a phrase, it's like wandering to a new place. Anyway, there's a phrase, but like it's part of that, with the Hanged Man, the root of your spread, that new perspective, new things, seeing things in a new way. So try perhaps going somewhere different this time, and you may enjoy it, and it may be the best thing for you. But even if you are going to the same place, if you go to like a family trip every year to Cancun or whatever it is, that's still fine too. Travel is a force of good, and it's so great to just be in outside of our element, and it's a really good thing to travel, and I love traveling. All right, so Libra, let's get to your staff. Libra, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love comments. I love emojis. If you're not a commenter, I love getting the most random emojis. They always make me smile. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. Again, I'm very grateful, and I really love you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Libra, look at your stuff, okay? Look at your stuff. This is amazing. You did get the Devil, all right? So remember what I said, and don't be afraid. Don't. This is in your stuff. So some of y'all remember what I said earlier about with the Six of Cups in your challenge area. Again, some of y'all may have to let something go. Okay, there's something that's not serving you well, and now here's the affirmation with the devil. The devil represents everything that you think the devil would represent. Okay, vices, addictions, and addictions. When I say addictions, sure, drugs and alcohol. It's the most cliche, right? But addictions come in a lot of other forms, right? Like it could be like that you're binge watching The Witcher all day and not being productive. It could be that you're scrolling through social media all day, not getting anything done. But it's also just certain ways of thinking patterns. So with the Hanged Man and the root of your spread, with the Six of Cups and the your challenge area, now the devil coming up, this is affirming there's something that you may want to let go, okay? Because something new is coming through and you're going to move fast with this new thing, all right? So let that go. If and I always say, you see that the two people are chained to the devil, okay? The chains are loose so you can break free. In order to break free, you have to be aware of the chains. What is it that may be holding you back? What is it that could tempt you to fall into something that is an old pattern or an old habit? So be aware of the chains, but in order to be aware of the chains, you have to care, okay? You have to care to break free. So find that, care to break free from these chains. One of the reasons why I think that you're going to be fine looking at your staff and, especially with the Three of Cups in your crown. I don't think it's going to be a hard thing. And I don't, I react with the cards and the energy that comes through. It's not like something that's like red flag. It's just more like something, and it's more, I feel like, up here. Okay, so there's just something that you may want to for a lot of Libras that'll resonate a lot. Okay, so just think about what that is. And you got Justice in your external factors area, so whatever it is, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You got justice. This is justice being served. This is cause and effect. There's a lot of karmic energy attached to this card. Okay, it came in your external factors area. When the Judge comes through, first of all, this is your card. Secondly, because you see, well, first, this card is ruled by Libra, and secondly, you do see the scale, right? Your side, in the Judge's hand, but there's so much symmetry. The balance in this card is just insane. All right, so not only do you see the balance in the scale, you see the sword to the sky. All right, so I really love that energy here. With this being in your external factors area, there's something that could be coming through that really tips the scale in your favor, okay? In terms of you getting the things that if you even feel like you've not been getting the things that you've earned, or things have been challenging for you, you'll be fine, okay? With the Justice in your external factors area, all right? She uses that sword to cut all that BS that you don't need in your life. And so that's really powerful. All right. So that's another reason why I think that you're going to be fun, because look at this. The devil is mocking the Justice. Do you see that? The Judge. And so the placements of these cards, the judge is more powerful than the devil. Okay. So you're going to be fine. All right. So you're going to be fine. Just have those moments. Now, you did get the Four of Cups. Okay. This is really interesting because there's a part of y'all who, one of the reasons why you don't want to let go of something, if there is something that is, again, that may be from the past or something that's just not serving you well, is because there's a fear of regretting it, okay? And so just really identify that and really work through that, all right? And that's going to, remember, you get the Justice, all right? Odds in your favor, like Hunger Games, right? Now, listen. Well, not like but like the phrase from that. May the odds be in your favor. Well, there actually are, all right? Libra, the odds are in your favor. Now, so there could be like a sense of regret is the reason why you may not be letting go. But, and remember, this is for March, but there's also a part of you that's hoping that something that comes through is, doesn't bore you, and it's this new thing for, again, some of y'all may be feeling it already, this new path, this new job, this new relationship, this new passion, or whatever you're trying to manifest or hoping for or wishing for. Now, here's the thing, this is all about gratitude, okay? So just have that gratitude and you'll be fine. Have that gratitude. It raises your energy levels. It's, gratitude is what fuels the positive energies of this world. And then everything, when you vibrate at a higher frequency, you attract everything that you want. All right. So just remember that. Even, I know that I said Confucius was a Libra, and he was, but I'm going to give you an Albert Einstein quote: match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. So Albert Einstein himself said we're all made of energy. Nikola Tesla, open any physics book. We're all made of energy. We all vibrate at a certain frequency down to the molecular level. And the higher your frequency, the more you attract what you want. Okay, laws of attraction. Think of yourself at a Coachella concert, okay, or any concert, right? Like I said, it's when the headline band comes out, the crowd goes wild, you go crazy, and it's so infectious. Just think about that feeling, right? That feeling of elation. Okay, we want to feel like that every day. So always remember that gratitude, and you'll be fine. Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Now, speaking of your reality, you're fine. You got the Nine of Pentacles. In your final outcome, Libra, the Nine of Pentacles, all about abundance. All about abundance. Do you see the symbol of Venus all over her gown? There's so much happening here. It's so funny because there's, it doesn't look like a lot, but there is a lot happening in this card. This card is all about success, independence, financial independence, free financial, abundance, again, ruled by Venus. So this is not only money and wealth, but wealth in all areas of your life. And Pentacles are earthbound, so it's physical reality too. So when I say in all areas of your life, relationships, family, you hit jackpot here. Like, look how regal she is. She's got a falcon on her arm. Who in the 14th century in medieval times had falcons, right? Only the people in the royal court, only the people who were prestigious, but people who had all that abundance. Okay, this is in your final outcome. You're good, Libra. You're so good. So let's go ahead and let's see what's going on for you every week this month. Now, did I tell you earlier? Oh gosh, I think I forgot. So go ahead and mark March 1st on your calendars right now. I'm going to give you a second to do that. All right, I hope you did it, because March 1st, listen, Venus is conjuncting Jupiter. All right, Libra, that's a big deal. That is not only is March 1st the best day of the month, it is one of the best days of the year. All right, Venus, remember, love, sex, money, everything that we desire, right? Think of what Venus represents. And then Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, the planet of growth, the planet of prosperity, expansion. Now, they're both in Aries. And so look up in the sky. They're in the constellation of Aries. They're hugging, basically. They're basically hugging. And so this is a conjunction. They're basically on top of each other. And this is such a beautiful aspect and a rare aspect. And it happens to be in your 7th house of partnerships, okay? And so think about, and it could, you could feel it the day before, day after, but around that time, best day, okay? Best day of the month. One of the best days of the year. Now, the first week, other than that, Mercury is going into Pisces. We have that full moon in Virgo, all right? That's actually a really great full moon. Good time to start something new, especially because that's the same day that Saturn's going into Pisces, Libra. And again, remember, that's your 6th house. And as I discussed, it's, everyday activities, it's labor, it's work, it's, health. But let's see what's going on for you. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I should bring up for you for that week. Well, March 12th, if you're, in the US or Canada, remember to set your clocks, daylight savings. But the full moon in Virgo is really the big thing. And that is going to be in your 12th house. So that could be the week that, you do actually let go. Yeah. Okay, this is even blowing me away. You got the high priestess. So, the fact that Virgo, that full moon in Virgo, is in your 12th house, the subconscious. You got the guardian of the subconscious. You got the high priestess. She comes out when she says, "Hey, go within." It's all about going beyond our, material realm at this point. Going within, you find that deep sacred knowledge, and then when you go within, you unroot those things that are holding you back, the thing that you may be thinking about. Okay, that may not be serving you well. This is amazing. I can't believe you just. Oh my gosh. You got Justice, the Emperor, Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. Wow. Libra, second week of March. The big thing, Venus is going into Taurus. Actually, there's about 10 big. There's second week of March. Big, 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 big week. Big week. Big week. Big week. Okay? Big, 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 big week. Venus is entering Taurus. Okay, we love that. We love that. Mercury's entering Capricorn. There's just so much going on. But let's see what's going on for you. Oh, there's just so much going on, and all the days that week, every single day, they're just so good. They're so good. There's a few squares that's going to be on the 16th, but and then Mars squaring Neptune, but that's just being, again, being just realistic about your goals and trusting your intuition. But, oof, there you go. You got the Empress. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what's happening here. So the Empress is Venus. The Empress is so Venus is going in Taurus into its domicile, right? So it's ruling planet. So Libra, and you're anyway. Hold on. Okay, I've been talking too much, but the Empress, right? Passion, pleasure, goddess. Okay, not a priestess, not a queen, goddess. All right. So that abundance that you already got in your final outcome, you're gonna feel a lot of it the second week. Okay, you're and yeah, some of y'all are going to get married or have a baby boy. Or there could be something with a baby boy, or someone in your family with a baby boy, something that you're going to celebrate. But either way, this is about the time that, because remember, the Empress, this isn't just a pleasure and passion and your soul glorified, especially in nature, right? But it's also creation, it's birth. She is pregnant, okay? But it doesn't mean that, in addition to, the birth of, babies, the birth of new things, right? The birth of new beginnings, creation. Remember, three is creation, and again, you got the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. Now, Libra, let's go on to the third week. I feel like we're in a game show right now. I feel like we're in a game show, and I'm just like, oh, here we go. What's going on? So the third week, hey, it's officially spring. Yay. Sun going into Aries. That's huge. New moon in Aries. Oh my gosh. That is an amazing day to start something new, and you already have all that activity here in your reading. And with all that activity in Aries, remember, Jupiter is in Aries, and that's in your seventh house of partnerships. Again, career, love, romance, entrepreneurship, but even like, hey, BFF stuff. Like, it's just what relates to you right now, what resonates with you. It's also the week Pluto goes into Aquarius, and then Mars is finally leaving Gemini and going into Cancer. Libra, I mean, this is such a big month. It's such a big month. Okay. So the third week of you got the star. Okay. Libra, everything. Okay. 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 I don't even know. This is really freaking me out. Just the synchronicity of everything happening. So, yeah, I said the third week of March, the week that Pluto goes into Aquarius. You got the card of Aquarius. Now, this is the card of the stars aligning for your hopes and dreams, having faith in, the universe being on your side, protecting you. The seven stars here, representing your seven chakras aligning. This is the stars aligning for you. You can see they're all eight pointed, representing strength. This is building all your hopes and dreams. It's all that, this is all about fertility too, right? And growth and abundance, and it's fueling that into the world for your hopes and dreams to align now. Libra, like this is your best reading. This is your best monthly reading. March is going to be a huge game-changing month. It's a life-changing month. We're entering a new era, and you're going out with a bang. Wow, you're going out with a bang. Now, last week of March, it's a great week. Again, there's a lot of aspects that are really setting us up for like long-term potentials and stability. I do love Venus conjuncting Uranus. It's a great day for love. Uranus is a sign of surprises, okay? And they're actually, Venus and Uranus are both in Taurus at that point, all right? So, surprises, Uranus is all about surprises. There could be some sort of surprise, especially if you're single. Go out there and mingle. Get on that Tinder. Go out to those bars. Go to the, line dancing place or whatever, wherever, what floats your boat. Now, last week, oh my gosh. There you go. You got the Six of Pentacles. You're fine. You're good. This is your best reading that you've had. If this is your best monthly reading, okay? This is all about generosity. This is all about gratitude. This is sharing the wealth. This is a philanthropy. This is you, sharing your wealth, sharing your knowledge with other people, but also getting that if you feel that you need it, okay? This is you. This is balance. You see that you got the two cards with this holding the scale. He's all right. Now, 6 is the heart of the tree of life. 6 is harmony. It's beauty. It's such a wonderful. This is a wonderful. It's kindness. It's gentleness, and it's really just understanding that balance, right, of giving and receiving. Obviously, giving is a lot. We work on our karma points all the time, every day. But just understanding that balance brings that balance. All right, that equilibrium. But listen, Libra, this is your best monthly reading. This is your best monthly reading. I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you, Libra. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. And if you're not a commenter, I love emojis. And if you're a subscriber, I really love you. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye, Libra.